Hey, 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 rolling out. This is, of course, Crystal with Reality Check, and I am back for the second time on a Friday. Just to keep everybody's spirits up, we've been having some great content on Rolling Out. I hope you guys are getting a chance to catch that. I'm getting ready to have an interview with actor Tobias Truvillion. If you don't know his name, you definitely will know his face when you see him. He's been in so many different films and television series. You'll definitely recognize his face as soon as we welcome him on. And I just want to say to all my sisters out there that I'm trying to bring the guy content. You know, there's so many times that men are always, bringing a little eye candy, but I'm trying to bring fellas back to back. I got Chris Spencer earlier, Tobias Truvillion coming up. So I always look out for my ladies. Y'all know I got your back. Speaking of having the ladies back, I interviewed earlier this week. We had Tawanda Braxton on with her her Ladybug skincare line. And I have to tell you all, I have a lot of people send me stuff. I tried the skincare line, and I have to tell my girl Tawanda, I woke up this morning and after putting the eye cream and everything on last night as I was supposed to, and it is phenomenal. My skin looked amazing. So I want to say we didn't have a winner yet. So if you are out there and you know the answer to Tawanda's test, which was what year was she on Iyanla's Fix My Life, you definitely want to put the answer in and we'll get you that free pack. Now, I believe Tobias is joining me now. Let's see if we can get him on right now. There we go.
Hey.
Can you see me? Hey, Tobias.
I sure do. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to Rolling Out. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're going live. Everybody is here. I've let everybody know that you are somebody that if they don't know your name, they definitely know your face. Well, there your face is.
Yeah.
Definitely know your face. I'm loving that montage you have behind you. Very nice.
Oh, yeah. We got Billy. We got Malcolm. Oh, I caught this in Seattle. This is original poster from They Call Me Mr. Tibbs.
Nice.
Yeah, Sydney. I caught that in Seattle. Then I don't know if you can see. Can you see that?
Yeah, the Black Power there, right?
Yeah. This is the SNCC coordinating committee, Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee.
Nice.
One of my big brothers he was a part of that. Oh, and this guy right here, my brother here. This is an artist from Harlem.
Nice. Very nice.
Sir, it's all one line.
Oh, wow. It never stops.
Yeah, he never picks up the marker.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you. It's just a little, I'm out of wall space. I got art all around. I got art everywhere.
It's very nice. Little culture. That's very, very nice backdrop there. Well, welcome. And you got Nipsey on your shirt. You just all the way. It's for the culture everywhere. I love it. I love it. So as I was reading a little bit about you, I have a friend, DJ Mark Battle, that went to high school with you. They said you were a hell of a football player. You just are like the all around guy.
Yeah, let's tell it. I love the field. I mean, I used to, oh man, that was my first love right there.
Yeah, so you went from football. How did you go from football to modeling? How'd that happen?
As soon as you found out that you wasn't gonna make it to the league, but it wasn't. That wasn't a plan at all.
Yeah.
No, the art kind of chose me. So
nice.
It wasn't a thing where I was like, oh, I'm gonna go do this.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like I say, the art chose me. Kind of like, and I mean, the real story, I like kind of, I was visiting someone out in Long Island, and someone kind of approached me, and they kind of like the ones that kind of like pushed me over.
Okay.
And like sparked that idea of me entering the fashion world, and
right.
That's where it kind of came from. But football was my love. I love football. I still love football.
So did you watch the draft last night?
No.
You did not? Okay.
No, I didn't watch the draft. My mind's in a whole nother space, but
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are, this is something that we have not really ever dealt with, as a global community. We're definitely talking about the COVID and the pandemic and everything that that people are going through. And I know that you are one of the people that have really stepped up and are just like doing some really strong, really amazing grassroots work there in your community. Can you talk a little bit about what you've been doing?
Oh man, well, there's a few things that are happening. Everyone being quarantined, and then people not, needing food and stuff. And I live in the inner city, so uh, I'm from New York,
Hmm.
but in the inner city, yeah, it's people need help, and
Yeah.
mayor has been, adding relief. The mayor Raz Baraka, he's been adding relief in terms of like gift cards, food,
Hmm.
uh, you know, small business loans and stuff. Certain
Right.
small businesses have been able to, receive like a grant, money to
Hmm.
help them out. But yeah, it's just been getting involved. So, been feeding people, making sure people have groceries.
Yeah.
I've been giving out gift cards to the community, making sure that people, the elderly, and a lot of people that are unemployed uh, have a chance to grab a few things from the grocery store and stuff like that.
Right.
Um, yeah, just using my platform and talking to people and helping people with their health. Just taking care of your immune system, and
Yeah.
not just saying taking care of your immune system, but taking care of your temple and taking care of your body,
Hmm.
which in return will take care of your immune system.
Which will take care of
So
you. Yeah.
yeah, so those things, because teaching people how to, you know, uh, their health tips, giving them health tips on things to eat and eliminate out of their daily routine.
Right.
I'm plant based, so those are some of the things that I've been involved with in the last month or so. Not to mention all the stuff that we was doing before, but you know, try not to live in a fearful space. So getting
Mhm.
out there and helping people, but doing it in a safe way.
Right.
Paying attention to the laws and rules that are out there right now.
Hmm.
But at the same time, trying to make sure that people in the community and for
Feel
those
that.
in the family are can get
Yeah.
over the hump.
I think that, I love that you're doing it on a very personal level, because it's one thing to get on a social media platform, and I think we all do what we can, but when you're out there, what are some of the responses that you get from people that
Oh
tell you that? What is that one-on-one
man,
contact been like?
man, you could hear it in their soul, when they're telling you thank you and how much they just so grateful and saying thank
Hmm.
you. I remember one woman was telling me that she prayed all night. She prayed all night, and when I knocked on her door, you know, and gave her a gift card, man, she was so grateful. So
Yeah.
it's been very, very heartfelt for real.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that I think has got to be beyond rewarding for you and the people that you're doing that with. Now I know that, like you said before, this is something that you've been doing for a while. You've been talking to people about eating healthy and going plant based, and
Oh yeah.
for a while. So this kind of like comes full circle from what your platform has always been. How did you get started, and what was your start to health and kind of looking at it from a different perspective?
Oh man. Well, I mean, I'm a really great cook.
Okay.
So people don't know that, but I have been really, I have been eating lean meats and a lot of greens and vegetables for a long time. And,
Okay.
just even being an athlete and just even being a, professional artist and stuff, just taking care of the body.
Right.
But it wasn't until recently, in the last, I've been plant-based 2.5 years, where I went, completely vegan,
Hmm.
and really can feel and see the changes and have a better understanding of the foods, and even have a better grip of how we've been lied to as a community, and how they're poisoning us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to be on this side of the journey is an eye opener. But
Yeah.
it really started. I was shooting in contempt on
Hmm.
BT,
On
and
BT. Yeah.
my dear brother Rodney Gilbert, who is the founder of Yendor Productions, which is we have mural programs and a drama program,
Hmm.
and a lot of stuff that we were doing with the children in the city. He passed away while I was shooting up in Canada, and Erica Ash, my leading lady, she's plant-based, and she was telling me how she had taken a Dr. Sadie's cleanse and what it did for her in her body. And I was listening to her, and I'm watching, her work and watching everybody's work and just being involved, because when you talk about shooting, TV series, you talk about long hours, 18 hours a day,
Right.
months, 3-4 months at a time, every day, and a lot of pressure of of taking that on. You have to be able to reset your body, reset your
Mhm.
all the time. And just watching Erica and seeing her process, I was like, wow, I said, it's stuck in my mind. And then I lost my brother, and it really it took a hit. So I had really went through a lot. So I came when I got home, and in January, we were there for 4 months. When I got back home in January, it was a new year. I said, you know what? Let me give my body a reset. Let me cleanse, because you think about I've been to you're home, you socialize, you have a drink, you go to this event, you have a drink. I go to I hang out with my friends, I have a beer. I look back, I'm like, man, I had been drinking for months.
Right.
I've been drinking. So I said, I always kind of look at myself 3-4 years ahead down the line.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at, how I brought myself to this moment, but then I'm looking at my. Did I lose you? Oh.
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now.
I can't hear you. Somebody just called me.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
We can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you no more.
Uh-oh.
And I'm paused.
We can hear.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I can't hear you no more.
We can still hear him. I don't think he can hear us. But maybe he'll go out and come back on.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear
I can finish my story. Should I disconnect and come back?
Yeah, try to disconnect.
I don't know. Someone called me, and I'm on my phone.
Technology, right? We're not perfect. Technology is not perfect, but definitely hearing from actor Tobias Truvillion about his journey to becoming plant-based, which I think is so important right now, because we see that our health and us not being in a healthy state is making us even more susceptible to not only COVID-19, but so many other things. And I think this is great for the community. So we're going to add Tobias back on here. And all right. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry about that. Someone called.
Okay.
I should have maybe tried to use my iPad or something.
No worries.
But got home January. I said, okay, I'm looking at 46, 47, 48.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to hit that smooth. This is how I'm thinking.
Right. No, that's right. That's real.
Because I made adjustments throughout my life. I've always adjusted and prepared myself physically, spiritually, in a way to to put myself in a position, I would think, spiritually and physically to be the best version of myself.
In the best place. Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, when I was looking at 40, I used to play a lot of sports and stuff. So I started slowing back off of the sports. I started being, Sunday, basketball at the Y and stuff, because of a couple injuries. And I was good. I could ball. Right. But, I was just looking at 40. I was trying to miss the big one. I ain't want to, I got to be on set and different things. So I was like, you know what, I retired basically. I basically retired from sports that way. I might ball here and there. But anyway, hit 40 smooth,
More than the 40.
got into this new space, and I'm like, okay, now I'm looking at 40 down the line, 5-6 years, and I'm saying, okay, this is a nice time to give my body an overhaul.
Right.
Plus everything I had been going through at that moment. And I went out and I brought a Dr. Sadie's cleanse.
Yeah.
And I didn't buy and it was very expensive. And really the cleanse kept me on point, because it gave me the discipline, because they were so expensive. I didn't want to ruin it. I was like,
right. I don't want to waste this money, right?
Sticking to this. No alcohol, and being on an Afro Biomineral Balance plant-based diet is even stricter than being just plain
Yeah.
vegan because
Yeah.
there are foods on that list that you can't have because his whole philosophy is what we
Keeping your
would
body
be taking
alkaline and
alkaline and the ingredients that we would be consuming if we were back on the continent.
right.
So,
Okay.
that's a lot of it. There's certain
Mhm.
spices that come from Asia and certain things. Not that they're bad, but we wouldn't be consuming
Right.
those things.
Right. It's not for our DNA. And
Exactly.
yes.
So trying to catch up. I did the cleanse and I was strict. And like day 4, I woke up and my body was like, give me another stir fry. And I was like, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do because the first few days I was stir frying it up and I was like,
Right.
oh, this is good, I'm good. It's no problem. I woke up in the morning, my body was like, give me another stir fry. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm like, all right, cool. So I went to the grocery store and I normally breeze through the grocery store. I got my salmon, my lamb chops, this, that,
Yeah.
the other.
Yeah.
Now he had all these ingredients and I had to learn how to like find the foods. And I was in the grocery store for like a couple hours or so. Discovered mushrooms.
Yeah.
Realized I wasn't really a mushroom guy, but mushrooms are very versatile for everybody that's out there. Very versatile and delicious, depending on how you prepare them. So I got a couple more dishes down in my belt, and I finished the cleanse. The cleanse only lasted about 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
2.5, 3 weeks. A bunch of different pills you had. At the end of the cleanse, I didn't know what to do. I was still in the dark because I was like, damn, what do I do now?
Right.
So what I did, I wound up buying another cleanse.
Wow.
And halfway through the second cleanse, I found my way. I had more dishes under my belt and I knew I could adjust.
Right.
And then from then I was just like, all right. And I felt so amazing, man. I'll tell you, like, when I was doing it, I could feel the air come through my skin. Like I could feel the skin as an organ, how it's supposed to be.
Right.
And just the elevation, the vibration. And I love food. And this is the thing I tell people, man. I love food, but the way I feel so amazing.
It's better than the feel of the food.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's through that. And then I'm learning so much. So now, I've been educating people and I walk, and don't get me wrong, after I found my way, after the second cleanse, I walked in the dark I walked in the dark for about 3-4 months.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, I don't know where I'm going.
Trying to figure it out.
Figuring it out, I was comfortable, but it was just, because you go through an adjustment, you go through a whole, because your body breaks down in the old material and then it builds it back up.
Right.
I got real slim and I was like, people were like, oh, you're up there. And I was like, yo, bro, you good, they call you big sexy on the board. Now look at you, what's wrong, brother? You good? I'm like, I'm good. People calling me Jesus. I'm like, oh man. But man, I tell you, and I tell the people, man, take care of this temple.
Yeah.
Your health is in your gut. And
that's
we're designed to eat life.
Yeah. Well, I was saying the timing is great now because we hear, there's so much going on that the doctors don't even know about this virus. And one of the things that we continue to hear is that the African American community is in grave danger. We are the most susceptible to COVID-19. But to me, it's like we hear this narrative and this rhetoric about us with everything. So it's diabetes, it's obesity, it's heart failure. It's almost like, why are African Americans always in the most susceptible category? And I believe a lot of that is because of what you're saying is like us learning to eat for our DNA.
We've been lied to. We've been lied to. And that's just it. We've been lied to about the foods and the way we prepare them. And why, you know what I'm saying? And we've just been lied to. No one really told us that, how to really take care of the digestive and eat certain things.
Yeah.
And so it's an uphill battle, but once you figure it out and understand, then it's like, okay.
Yeah.
And you have options and you have choices and we can, heal. So that's why I've been really You know, I've always been on it, but I've been more, you know, vocal about how because I was mainly for my family and friends. I was cooking do things for them, but
Right.
now I'm spreading my wings out some more, and you know, making sure that I can help the community and the culture. You know,
Right.
just be
Very.
forward with recipes and food tips and how to, you know, take care of our insides, you know, nutrition and
All
just
that.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's very commendable, and I know people can follow you on Instagram.
Was I rambling? I feel like I'm rambling, but
No, no, no,
we're
no.
home. We're
It's all
home.
it's all important stuff. I do want to talk about you were on Empire. We know that we are saying goodbye to Empire after
Yes.
yeah, goodbye to Empire. What was your experience like? I've talked to so many other actors and actresses that were on that series, and they did. I mean, it was such a revolutionary thing because it brought pretty much the entire Black Hollywood together to be a part of this series that went on that Lee Daniels did with Fox. What was your experience on Empire like?
Oh man, it was amazing. It really, really was amazing. Challenging.
Mhm.
Uh, you know, a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, the people around there, the cast, the crew. You know, big thank yous to the cast. Big thank you to the crew, from the writers to the producers to the casting directors to my girl Rada Supreme. You know, that was a life-changing moment for me because it it challenged me in a way, and it scared me in a way that I was like, oh, yo, this is really uncertain. You like living on the edge, too? This one is going to be uncertain. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So that's the work we want to do.
Yeah.
That's the type of
Stretch outside that comfort zone, right?
yeah. And you know, I did a lot of praying and consulting with friends and family.
Yeah.
And when I joined that family, you know, there was a lot of magic in that space.
Yeah.
So, you know, to be able to absorb that, you know, hanging with Mrs. Rashad. Oh man, I was just watching. They had a documentary on Apollo on Netflix, and Mrs. Uggams. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, like these are
Yeah.
my idols.
Yeah.
These are my people.
Yeah.
You know, to be there with them is amazing. Um, so I think that I made a mark on that show. You know, because D Major wasn't supposed to really live so long or whatever,
Wow. Yeah.
but that's why we do that,
Yeah.
because it's all about being able to gain that kind of traction and, you know, be able to you know, get in and you know, give the people and yourself something that you can say, wow, like, you know, this is the art that we're putting together, you know.
Yeah. Nice.
uh, yeah man, you know, those things, think about it, you know, come on, it was it's the number one show in the world, and
And like
you
you said,
know, for
a
weeks.
lot of, I mean, from Felicia Rashad to, I mean, you know, Vivica Fox, you know, so many people that are staples in this business and have been for so long to all contribute to that. Extremely dope. Congratulations on being a part of that. One of my favorite roles and series that you've been on, you were on First Wives Club on BT Plus.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that series. I love the chemistry that you and Jill Scott had. I heard a birdie told me that you guys have a second season coming back. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
They were renewed.
Good.
Congratulations to Tracy and the rest of the producers over there, because you know, people love it and it's fun. It's
Yeah.
a great. I mean, Ron Rico, all those guys, man. I
It's a
love that
great
show,
show.
and I'm proud. We'll see how it turns out. You know, once things you know, open up and
Yeah.
we can get back to work. But yeah, that series was fun, and it was a great experience. I mean,
Yeah.
I had a really good time in that, and it was in my hometown in Queens,
Okay.
so yeah, it's a good time.
You seem like a tried and true New Yorker. Do you think you'll ever move to Hollywood or Atlanta or any other place? You
Oh
think
yeah,
you'll always stay in
oh
New
yeah.
York?
I love though. I mean, I love this country. You know, when you go to Atlanta, you know, you think about Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, I think about the hills in Cali. You know, the valleys. and stuff. Man, I love it. I love this country.
Yeah.
So, the idea is to always be able to move around. Oh, speaking of food, I forgot. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell,
What you got there?
but this was a stew that I made.
Okay.
I'm gonna spill it, but it's the flavor in this bad boy is so good. It's like a Asian kind of influence with like cumin and curry and turmeric, and it's got chickpeas. And I
Okay.
just started messing with this mango bean thing. Um, it's delicious. This is it.
It looks good
Yeah.
from
Oh
what
my
you do.
God, this pot liquor right here saves your life. You just get some of this. Just sip
Yeah,
it.
it looks good. We'll have to check in with you another time and get some recipes. But I think that's one of
Yes.
the things that our people are afraid of is losing. Like, how do we create that flavor, and how do we not miss out on enjoying flavor, even if we're not eating meat, if we're not eating certain things? So we
Oh
may have to get some tips
yes.
from.
Hey man, it's all about the flavor.
Yeah,
It's all about the flavor.
love it.
Yeah. So what else is there, Mrs. Jordan? Please, anything you want to ask me, I'm
Oh, I think
here.
I think we just, we're good. We really just wanted to talk about, just first of all, congratulate you on being somebody that is out there in the field, and just I love the fact of you sharing a little bit. If there's any more that you can share with us on what it's been like with people, because we hear New York is struggling so bad, and it's one thing to hear the stats, it's another thing to actually see the faces and interact with the people. So if
Yeah.
there's anything you can share with us, because we're looking at the news and all we're hearing is statistics. You see the mayor for New York talking, and you see all these. We see the person that is number 45 talking. It's a lot of talking and a lot of statistics. But what is your feeling that you've gotten from the actual people that you're helping, that you're making sure have meals that may not have them? People that are out of work, that are probably afraid of what's going to happen with their living, with their home. Are they going to be able to feed their children? What's that been like?
I mean, there's different communities, so I think everybody kind of has the same kind of feel. Just kind of not certain of where we're headed.
Right,
Um,
right.
you know, everybody, see in the city of Newark, the mayor did a really good job of locking it down. So, there's been even like a mandatory lockdown on Mondays,
Yeah.
point blank. But, the idea, I think what everybody's trying to say right now is to make sure that we stay home when one,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
weather gets better, and
yeah.
two, when they trying to, open up the country too early. So everyone's really concerned, and I think that message of getting out and getting that message out is key, to everyone, especially our community and stuff.
Right.
But I think we're all experiencing the same, kind of feeling. Now,
Yeah.
when I think about some of the like creative folks that I've been kicking it with, the ideas are, how are we gonna move things virtually and
Right.
content and stuff like that,
Absolutely.
stuff that you're doing. How are we gonna stay connected? So, you know, the process is happening, and things that we see out on this on the IG and social media and stuff, you see people are involved. So I just think, especially in the Northeast, once it starts getting a little warmer, people really
Yeah.
gonna have to, like,
They're gonna be itching to get back out.
yeah,
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is, I'm here in Atlanta, and the governor of Georgia opened the state, but I'm happy to see that so many people have stood up and said, no, we're not going to do that. We're not ready for that.
Yeah.
Especially in, the African American community. There've been our mayor, Keisha Lance Bottoms, has spoke out against that. So I think that as much as we can do as a community, keep ourselves educated, and just, to keep ourselves as safe as possible. But thank you so much for the work that you're doing. Thank you for joining us today and
Thank
sharing
you.
a little bit about how we can at least get on a journey to becoming healthier.
Yeah, and I got this movie coming out next month called
Okay.
Equal Standard. Yeah, it's called Equal Standard.
Okay.
It's gonna be hitting. Yo, please
Where can we?
check out. It's gonna be on equalstandard.com.
Okay.
Yeah,
Standing.com.
equalstandard.com is dropping next month. You could go on there now and check out some of the information. The trailers on there have
Okay.
garnered over like 10 million hits
Nice.
in like a short amount of time.
Nice.
But, yeah, that's happening. And then, the season finale to Sisters is next week on BET.
Okay.
So,
Absolutely.
those are two things to definitely check out. But thank you so much.
Yes,
Please stay safe. Can I leave one note?
of course.
All right, this is the last note. Now, there's 5 things that you could do to really improve your immune, your and temple, and just your overall energy and health. One is to add key limes into your life. Key
Okay.
limes. Key limes is a superfood. It's like a out the body spark plug. Get it in you all day, every day.
Okay.
2, get rid of the white salt. Use pink sea salt. Okay, that shit'll kill you. 3, get rid of the white sugar.
Yeah.
Use natural sweeteners. Use natural sweeteners like dates, stuff like that. 4, you can eliminate the dairy.
Yeah.
Eliminate the dairy. And then 5, add sea moss into your life. The sea moss has 92 out of 102 minerals for the body. And it's a natural diuretic. And understand that the gut is a brain. So when that sucker sends the message, let's eat. Tell this brain to send the message back down. We in charge. We got this.
Right.
I'm feed you.
Yes.
Health is in the gut. Okay. All right. So
I love that.
5 things there.
5 things. We love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And report back to me.
We will. We will. And we'll
Again,
get people to
yes.
tag you on Instagram at Tobias Truvillion, correct? At
Tobias Truvillion, yes.
Truvillion. Okay. Thank you, sir. Keep doing the good work. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in.
All right, peace.
And thank you guys so much for watching. That's great. 5 tips. No white salt, no white sugar. Get rid of the dairy. Get rid of we'll run that back. We'll definitely run that back. But definitely white salt, white sugar, no dairy. Add sea moss, and we'll have all these up on rollingout.com. Great tips. Don't be afraid, but we all need to learn how to take care of our health. This should definitely be a wake-up call for all of us, that we should be doing everything we can to be as healthy as possible, so we have the ability to fight off anything coming our way. Thank you so much for watching. Again, Rolling Out Reality Check. I hope everyone has an amazing, productive weekend, and we'll see you next week.